Hey everybody, it is Matthew of Mr. Domestic, where I spread joy and positivity through sewing and fabric play. In this video, I am going to show you how to make dun, 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 the Scandinavian heart ornament and or, check this out y'all, basket. You can put stuff in it. Like, this is amazing. It's a no-sew project, so anyone can do it. You can do it with fabric, you can do it with paper, you can do it with basically anything that is stiff enough to hold the shape. So, if that's what you're here for, before we get into the content, anytime you're enjoying this, make sure to give it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Now let's get ready to have some fun together. So to make the first kind, which is the simple one, I have materialized fabric. There's a liquid fabric stabilizer on it to make it stiffer. You could also do this with paper. You could do it with leather or pleather. You could do it with vinyl. There's a lot of different things you can do this simple one with. So this one could be fun for the whole family. And I've already done one of the smaller ones. So now I'm going to work with the larger template. And I have these two fabrics from Katarina Rocella's Grid collection. It is stunning. So you need two contrasting fabrics. I have some pins. I have my rotary cutter. I have this. Let me move that out of the way so I don't cut it. The first thing you need to do is just fold it in half. Like this. Let me try and get the grid correct. There. Like that. Boom. And then this is where I'm going to use a pen. One of the rare times I use a pen. Just to pin this in place because it's easier to cut that way. Line this over here. This is going to be on the fold right here. So I'm pinning this just to keep it in place as I cut it. And I am going to use a rotary cutter for this. But scissors might actually be better for the curve. Here we go. Here we go. Like that. And let's see if I can cut this curve out without using scissors. Don't worry, I'm not going to cut my fingers. Here we go. And then just cut this out. And this is the first one. And this one's pretty good. And then now, I'm going to take the pin out. Using this, I'm going to cut these slits. One. And make sure not to go beyond the line, but if you do, it's no big deal. Like that. Okay, so this is one. Boom, boom. This is what it looks like. Ta-da. And then you're going to want to do that to the other one also. And I'll do that off camera, and I'll be back once both are done. I have the two pieces with the slits cut out, and we're going to begin weaving. The only other thing that I have is a fabric fuse, fabric glue, just to reinforce the intersections. Then we'll start to weaving. And at first it might look ugly. But let me show you what I'm doing. See, it's going inside. It's not going basket weave. It's going inside, outside, inside, outside. So let me just do this again so you can see it. So I'm going to start with this first one and go to here. This one, I'm going to start going inside. See? It's inside. The next one, the opposite one's going to go inside. See? And this one goes like this. And then this one goes like this. See? And then now I am going to bring this all the way to the edge because it becomes easier and cleaner to weave. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so cute, I can already tell. So, okay, the next one. This one, the second one. This one went inside, so this one is going to go outside. So just thread this one through, and then this one goes in. And you're just going to alternate as you go. That. And then this one goes right here. And this is one of the intersections that I will need to glue because it's loose. So anytime there's a loose end that isn't secure, I am going to glue it. Okay, so now it's on to the third one. And this one I'm going to do in real time since I'm not going to show you weaving on the other one. Okay, so that one went in. This one goes like this. All right, and then this one goes in here. See, this is where it looks ugly. It's starting to look, not the actual heart, just the whole process. That's where just trust the process and trust this video. It's going to teach you. So if this is confusing to you watching it without doing it, then just get some paper out. If you're not ready for fabric yet, get some paper out and then do this with me, and it will probably make sense. There's this one, and this one popped out. See the loose one? It popped out, so you just stick it back in and deal with that later. See? Now there's just one more. See, and there's enough room. If you get to this part and there's not enough room here for the next one, then you need to open these up and snip them a little bit more. But let's do this last one. So this one is going to go inside. And this is going to be one of the loose ones, like that. Right? And this one, some of them will probably pop out as I'm weaving it. But this next one is going to go inside. That. See, that one did pop out. Just pop it back in. If it pops out, just pop it back in. There we go. Woo! And then pull this taut. Then this one goes like this. And then the final one goes in here. If you have tweezers, they would help. I just don't know where mine are right now. See, there is the finished weave. So now I'm going to take this over to my iron and I'm going to press it flat to where everything is flat before I put some glue on it. Okay, now let me just show you this because this is really wild and cool if you've never seen it. See? It's a basket. You can put stuff in it. Great for like any time of year. And then this is where the fabric fuse is going to come in. Any loosey-goosey ones. Like, see how that one's loosey-goosey? And so that's where I'm going to use my fabric fuse. Just a little, not a lot, because I don't want to glue the inside. So I'm just going to put this here. And then where is another one? See, that one right there is on the inside. Because it's loose. Which means it could be pulled out. And then this one could be pulled out because it's loose. And if it does accidentally glue the middle part, it'll easily open up, don't worry. There's this one right here. And then I'm just going to go ahead and do this intersection too, just because. And then now I'm going to heat set it. Okay, the final thing is to add the handle of the basket, or if you wanted to turn it into an ornament. I have this, oh my goodness, it's perfect. It's Lori Holt's chunky thread, but embroidery floss would work or anything else. And this is about 10 inches. I'm sure I'm gonna have to adjust it. And I want the knot to be exposed on the outside. So see right here on the top? I'm just gonna I went through both. like here, and I'm going to just tie a little knot here. So one knot, boom. And then right here, just right there on the edge. And this way you could either like make it a Valentine or it can be an ornament. Not just for Valentine's Day, folks. And then right here, tie another knot. Boom. And I'll trim that right there. I just don't have my scissors handy. See, ta-da, ta-da. And then, this is the magic. The basket. The basket. Put stuff in here. Dun, 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 dun. Hand it over. It's amazing. Okay, now I'm going to show you the other kind. One other option outside of Material Magic is using a double-sided fusible. I'm using Heat and Bond Ultra Hold because why not just have Ultra if you can? And these are going to be on the inside. Essentially, you're going to fuse two pieces of fabric together. And then I'm going to start with the inside pieces. If you've never used this before, it's amazing. So here we go. I should be able to get two pieces on here. There we go. Okay, and then you heat set it with some steam, get it on here, boom. Oh, yeah, that's fun. That's fun. And then cutting it. And the Heat and Bond, I know from this brand specifically that it will minimize fraying similar to what the Material Magic did, which makes it a no-sew project. And I love me a no-sew project. So there, it just peels right off. And then you just set this right on top of it. This is one of the outside ones. And then let me get this one ready. It just comes right off. And then this is another one right there. You just heat set it. And then it becomes a firmer piece of double-sided fabric that you can cut and weave in the same way as the Material Magic. Yay! Now you can blow everyone's mind and make these amazing Scandinavian heart ornaments / baskets. I can think of so many different uses for it. Valentine's, anytime you want to spread love, you can put it on a Christmas tree at the end of the year. You can put it on a love tree in the middle of summer. Heck, there's never a bad time for a heart. So if you enjoyed this video, got a laugh or a tip or a trick, make sure to give it the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Keep it positive, y'all. Mr. Domestic out.